to shore.
Merrily. Hey guys, this is the the final video of Mariah's top 15 maritime wrestler.
What are we doing with this?
I don't even know.
What is it?
I just seen it against your
yeah.
wall of maritime wrestling junk.
Yeah, crap. All the crap.
All the crap. I'll let you guess who my favorite maritime wrestler is.
Is it Tyler?
No, it is. How did you know?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I
was leading up to this point. And now, how did you know that it was going to be... Oh, I'm just kidding. It's not Tyler. My number one, guys.
Number one.
It's
all been leading up to this.
All been leading up to this. And this is my final say of who my favorite maritime wrestler is. The one, the only, Julian Young.
I created opportunities. I invented opportunities in IHW.
Are you deaf? Can you hear me? 'Cause I'm sick of it all. Always digging in my skin. Always pushing my back to the wall. In my eyes is a madness. Can't believe what I saw. And I'll be here laughing when you fall. It is nothing to say, 'cause I'm already gone. You know I'm not like you. You were never wrong. Go ahead, walk away. But I want you to know I always hated you from hell. Hated you from hell. Listen up.
So, obviously, Julian Young is my favorite maritime wrestler.
That's
Clearly.
pretty awesome. Even though this is your list, I have to be in agreement with you. Julian Young is a fantastic wrestler. Super. Continue on.
I have seen him in ICW, New Breed Wrestling, Red Rock Wrestling, Grand Prix Wrestling, ECPW, and UCW.
That's an impressive list.
Yeah, so pretty much the same as Titus. I've seen them. Both of them are really my favorite wrestlers, but Julian is fantastic.
Well, Titus and Julian kind of go hand in hand.
They do.
Because they, now correct me if I'm wrong, they started together, and they also started IHW together.
They did start together.
The persons who started IHW would be Titus, Julian, Serge,
and
Dave.
Yes.
So the four main guys.
That's for little history, guys.
For little history, that's the four main guys that started and began IHW.
Yeah, exactly. Now we're going to go into the favorite matches category. Now these matches are the best matches that I have ever witnessed in the Maritimes.
My match isn't on there, but I'll add that in.
Julian can wrestle broom. He can do anything. So, Luke Robinson versus Julian Young.
Phenomenal match. Luke Robinson came back after being the runner-up on WWE Tough Enough.
A little insider, he was, if nobody knows, he was actually in ISW before going to Tough Enough. Too. Yeah. So that was a great match. The finish was great too. And
the build-up was really good too.
Very good too. And we as Maritime Wrestling fans, we've seen big names going against other wrestlers and they're not having a great match, but this match was, they worked so hard together and it was just, it turned out to be magical.
And it wasn't all one-sided, it wasn't all Luke. I mean, it was very back and forth, very face-past.
9 years!
Very fast-paced match. Really tough decision going in. I mean, it could have went either way. It could have been Julian or it could have been Luke, but both did a really awesome job, and it was an epic match.
That had me on the edge of my seat. The finish when he did his finisher, was it when he picked up in the air and just kicked them? I was like,
it's wicked. Very
fantastic. The next match was Pee Wee versus Julian Young. That was at September Surrender. Yes, 5. That was when Pee Wee got a Canadian Destroyer off the top rope. Still to this day is my favorite move ever that I've ever seen in IHW. Still to this day. That was a very solid match. They worked very perfectly together. And they just like bonded in the ring, and it just turned out to be something so magical.
Bonded in the ring?
They bonded. That's my chat, sorry. My next match is Julian versus Titus at ISW Mayhem. That was the same match I mentioned in Titus's video. It's the same match. It was great. They worked great together. Julian, no, it was Titus that came out the winner, I think. Or Julian, a little spoiler there. And next match is Julian versus Marco Estrada. That was, I think the video is on YouTube. Go check the link. It's down there. The video is on YouTube. It has like over 10,000 views right now. So it's great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's wicked.
Yeah, it is. It's a great match. You guys should check that out. That was a great match too.
And my match, that's my favorite
Yes.
match of Julian Young's, is one of my favorites, is not on her list, so I will add it in. And this is what this is for.
Yes.
Julian Young versus Don Paisan at the Hardcore Halloween 2009. So this is one of the things that we brought for the match. And this is a wooden paddle oar. So this is like pure solid.
Get that
You know,
on the scene.
yep. Oh, sorry. Here. So it's a pure solid. So we got a nice paddle oar, and both signed by Julian Young and Don Paisan. And Julian got a good crack on the behind with it.
Yeah.
Um,
And then he showed you it after the show.
that was one of my favorite matches because
That was the match. They actually brought, microwave, and there was a bag of popcorn
Yeah.
in it, and it smelled like popcorn through the whole thing. It was delicious. Delicious.
Julian Young's one of these other guys that could go anywhere and do anything that he wants to.
Oh, he could, like,
Because he's that
oh,
good.
he can, like, oh, the video itself, the YouTube video, I think it has, like, over, what, 5,000 views?
You just said it at 10,000 a second ago.
No, with the Luke
Robinson.
Luke Robinson versus.
Post that link too.
Look that link down there. That is the best match ever.
Not down there.
Down there in the description. Wherever.
He's really good at the mic.
Very good. 9 years.
9 years.
9
Greco-Roman.
Come on.
Ready when you are.
Yep.
This is Julian Young, two-time IHW champion, 9 years of Greco-Roman and amateur wrestling background, and you should join Roadmarks.
He's really good on the mic. I mean, he's an awesome, gifted, tentacle, athletic, amazing wrestler. He can, be technical. He can be high flying at the same time. So he just kind of.
It's so
everything.
entertaining. Like, he can wrestle anybody, and the match is gonna come out so good.
Yeah.
All
My
in
dream
all.
match, and I've said
Yes.
this before. I've said it
Yes,
on Twitter.
your dream match.
I put it on the
Listen to
IHW
us.
fan page. My dream match, if it were to ever happen, wherever, if he were to come to IHW. So what I was saying was my dream match for Julian Young, which I posted on Twitter, and I actually posted in the IHW fan page. So my dream match would be Julian Young versus Daniel Bryan, or Bryan Danielson, whatever you want to call him. That would be an epic match, wherever it would be Bryan Danielson coming to IHW, or if Julian were to go somewhere, which he's talented enough that he could go and do anything he wanted to. This would be like an epic dream match. Agree, Mara?
I agree. 100%.
There you go.
Thank
Done.
you, guys. And that has been my #1 favorite maritime wrestler. Thank
And
you,
that's
guys.
the
And
list.
That is the list. And I think next week, or this weekend, it is ISW March Breakout. Start off 2012 with this show. So see you guys later. And stay tuned.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye, roadies.